Hello everyone, it's Kayla coming back at you again with yet another review. This is my very first ever Canadian IMP, and it is a beef and vegetable stew, and this one is courtesy of Canadian Trucker, aka Mike. Now I have actually opened this already, this particular one, because I had a friend over today who wanted to see what was in it, plus I wanted to check how many drinks were in there for number of glasses. Now, I am actually going to do this slightly differently than most people do. Most people do it as a single meal and they eat everything and stuff like that. I'm not going to. I am going to, it will be all done in one video, so it's not going to be a multiple part video, but I'm going to do my dinner and lunch because there is enough in here for me for 2 meals, way too much for 1 meal. So let's get this all unpacked. And then we'll figure out what I'm going to have tonight and what I'm going to have tomorrow for lunch. So we have I've never seen these before. This is an MRE performance bar with real peanut butter. Looks good. I like peanut butter bars. And then we've got strawberry jam. Okay, I'm actually going to just pull this over here so that I can see. We've got Nescafe sweet and creamy, and there is some crud that leak. It's just on the outside of the package. It's okay. The Nescafe itself feels like it's fine, but I did notice earlier when I opened it up that there was some nastiness that happened inside here, and I'm not sure what exactly happened. Here's our beverage bag, which I actually won't use, but it's very, very much heavier duty than the U.S. ones. I don't trust the U.S. ones to hold anything liquid. Okay, this is peanut butter, and it is very stiff, but that's okay. I'm not going to be eating the peanut butter tonight. That's going to be lunch, part of lunch for tomorrow. And then we've got our hamburger bun, or our bag of pain, as Emmy in Japan calls it. That's going to be lunch for sure. And then we've got crunchy barbecue mix, which I have not seen before. That looks good. It's got toasted corn in it, salt, spices, MSG, woohoo, brown sugar, tomato powder, garlic powder, sodium diacetate, yeast extract, woohoo, which is, yeast extract is also a code name for MSG, by the way. Now, lots of wonderful stuff in here. Yeah, barbecue seasoning has sugar and tomato powder and sea salt in it. However, in the natural flavor and the spices, they do put sucralose. So there is artificial sweetener in there. So just a warning to Renee, these do have artificial sweeteners. So if you ever get a hold of one, don't eat the nutmegs. Okay, we've got 2 drink mixes, and this is the ice sports drink, which is blue raspberry. In Canada, we call blue raspberry ice for some reason in sports drinks. Well, there's 2 of them, so I will have 1 tonight and 1 for lunch tomorrow. Of course, we've got matches, which are not going to be eaten for any meal. We don't eat matches here. Some places might, but I don't care. Here is our nice little moist towelette. I will use that at some point, whether I do it tonight or do it tomorrow for lunch, I'm not sure. Here's our beach blanket, aka napkin. We've got some miniature Tic Tacs, and we have the long Canadian spork, which is great and wonderful, and I will use that to stir my drink mix because it's tall enough for that, but I will be using the foreignmre.com spork to eat with. And this is where something funky happened. I do not know what happened to this poor Frank's Red Hot, but it is best out, destroyed, and there is something crunchy and cruddy on the outside. I do believe it may very well have leaked, but this is dead. That's nasty. Okay, so here is dessert, which is sliced peaches, which I love. Ingredients: peaches, water, sugar, citric acid, and/or ascorbic acid. So, yum. And then, of course, we have the main, which is beef and vegetable stew, which I am looking forward to trying that. And I'm actually just quickly reading through the ingredients, and yes, they do have peas in it, but that's okay. I'm not fussy on peas, but I will eat them if I have no choice. And in this, I have no choice. So, okay. So for dinner, I am going to do the beef stew. This is a pretty hefty main, so I'm not going to need a lot with it. And I don't know if I mentioned that. This is a 2018 menu number 20, and this was packaged 2017, the 127th day. So, and the peaches were packaged 345th day of 2017, so right at the end of 2017 for them. So I am going to pause this for now, because I'm going to have the main, I'm going to have dessert, and I do believe I will have the performance bar with my dinner, and then, of course, that, and I will have the coffee with it, which I'm not sure where I tucked it. Oh, it's there. I'll have the coffee, one of these, this and this for dinner, and these I'm going to save for lunch tomorrow. So I'll just stick them there. Those will be for my lunch tomorrow. So you will see me in a second once I've got everything heated that I need to heat up. And just like that, we're back. Okay, let's see here. Let's first start off by making the coffee, which is the Nescafe Sweet and Creamy 3-in-1 coffee, which is fantastically delicious. I've had this before. Let's see here. That in there. Place that down on the ground because it's garbage now. Now take the mug, pour the hot water in, and try not to burn myself or spill it everywhere. Okay, there's that. I will give it a stir in a minute. Well, I'll start right now with my foreignmre.com spork. Or you can go to foreignmre.com and get your very own spork, just like this. Okay, there we go. We clean off the spoon there, and then we're going to take this. Now I'm going to pour in, let's get it all shaken down first. Oh, it's not going to want to shake down. So I got to hope I don't make a huge mess with this. Just a little. Come on. Now we've got some air in there. You should be able to move down. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I can safely tear it and not spill it everywhere. And it is light blue in color. Well, it's not mixed, but I guarantee you that color is going to get brighter when water gets added. So here's some very cold water that I'm going to add to this. And I know I am putting in a lot more than is required, but that's what I do because I don't like the concentrated flavor. It's just too sweet, so I dilute always. Okay, put that there. And then we have our stew. And this is made by Baxter's. And of course, I know it doesn't say anything on the front of the pouch, but it does say on the back, beef and vegetable stew, twice in English and French, and the date code again of the 117th 72nd day of 2017. Now let's see if I can get this tear notch to tear. Well, mostly it tore, so I can at least open it up and have a peek. Oh, that looks yummy. We don't want that in the compartment there. Ooh, that smells good. It actually smells very good, even though it contains those horrible, horrendous peas. But peas are not that bad. I just like to make a bigger deal out of it than I need to because that's me. I'm dramatic that way. Okay. I'm growing peas in my garden, but that's because I like them raw in salads and just to munch on straight out of the garden off the vine. I've done that since I was a kid. My mom would grow peas in the garden and she'd go out. I'd be outside all day and then she'd go out to go pick some peas for dinner and there would be none ready because I had eaten them all. I never got in trouble for it though because I was eating my veggies. So, okay, now we're tearing open this box to get to the peaches, and this packaging is a little bit different. It's not the silver. This one is a Canadian military brand. Interesting. So this is my canned peaches or sliced peaches. Yeah, they have cooking instructions on there. However, it does not apply for fruit. It looks like they're switching over from the Baxters to all these the Canadian branded, which that's fine. Okay. I love canned peaches. Well, I love any kind of peaches, but in particular, I do love these canned peaches. Okay, so there is that. And then I'm also going to open this right now. And then we will get to tasting, and then I can, ooh. So that's it. It looks like it's a thicker version of a First Strike bar. Yeah, it's got that same texture to it as well, but a very thick version of it. So we'll see how easy that is to eat. But, okay, so, first off, I actually want to try this because I'm a bit thirsty. So this is the ice sports drink. Yes, add contents to 1 cup of water, 250 ml, which, yeah, whatever. That is really good, and I'm glad that I doubled the water because that's perfect for me. Okay. Let's try the coffee. I mean, coffee is coffee, but this is good stuff. Nice. Okay. No more delays. Let's try the beef stew. First, I'm going to try a piece of the beef. Okay, that's good. That's real meat. It's not reconstituted meat slurry. There's potatoes. Yes, there's peas. There's carrots. And here, this is a good, hearty, standard beef stew. That gravy is fantastic. So I'm going to have a spoonful. I would say yes, it does taste like, it does taste similar to a canned stew. It's like the, what I would compare it to is the Campbell's Chunky Soup, the beef stew flavor one. And it's a soup but with a thicker gravy like this. And with the Campbell's Chunky Soup, what I usually do is I'll serve it over rice or over ramen noodles even. Yeah, this is fantastic. I'm going to enjoy this. I can't taste the peas. I can sort of smell them, but I cannot taste them. which that's a surprise because usually a canned stew or soup that has peas in it ends up taking on the predominant flavor of it being peas. So this is really quite good. And I'm going to enjoy eating the rest of that. Okay, and this here is the peach slice. Nice big slice of peach. Oh, that's so good. And yes, it's in a heavy syrup. I'm so used to being diabetic, getting the peaches packed in water so that I get less sugar with it, and it is healthier for me and it is better for me, but oh my God, peaches packed in heavy syrup are so good. So, yes, I am going to thoroughly enjoy this for dinner. And then next time, well, in a moment for you, I will be having lunch, which for me will be tomorrow, which is Sunday, and I am going to go enjoy the rest of this while I watch old Smokey's live stream. But try this. It really is a much thicker version of a First Strike bar. It's very tough, very chewy. Nice, strong peanut butter taste. Got the Rice Krispies in it. It's really quite good. Okay, I will see you in a moment with lunch. And just like that, it's lunchtime. Okay, let's see here. We are going to have some peanut butter and strawberry jam on a hamburger bun, and we're going to have the other iced sports drink. We're going to have the crunchy barbecue mix and the Tic Tacs, and I'm also going to demonstrate the little towelette, which I didn't do at dinner. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, yes, I see what happened with this. It all split open on the bottom here. You can see it's separated there, and most of it leaked out, so that's why it's looking all nasty and gross. But, okay, at least I figured that one out. Now, so we're going to pour, oh, wait a minute. We have to first put the drink mix in. Take it down, because these mix better if you put the drink mix in first than if you do water first. Okay, so since this is exactly the same, we're just going to pour it in. And then pour in the water all the way up. Yeah, I do really like this ice drink, so this is fantastically delicious for me. I really enjoy this. Perfect. Okay, put that there. I have a taste because it was there, and that's very good. Okay, so now we're going to open up the hamburger bun, or the bag of pain, and with a do not eat pad in there, so we'll take that out. We can see that it is split, and this actually, I don't know if they did this in the States, but when I was a kid, I remember if we had hamburger buns, they were always done like this, where they were cut 3/4 of the way through, but not all the way, and you had to cut them the rest of the way. You could not buy hamburger buns from the grocery store that were cut all the way, and you had to finish cutting them yourself. I think it's just cool that they do that with the MRE buns, so that, or the IMP buns, so that it's like a nostalgia thing. And hey, the serrated edge on the titanium sport from foreignmre.com works really well to cut through it. So that's the bun. We're going to do the peanut butter and jam on there, strawberry jam, but I want to open this crunchy mix. And this good. Crunchy barbecue mix. So it's barbecue corn nuts. They say it's a mix, but it's not really a mix. There's one thing in there, and that's corn nuts. So I'm going to try one and see how hard these are. They're definitely fresh, which means they're not hard, and they're not too hard on my teeth. I can eat them. I'll just have to be careful with some of the smaller ones. But that's good. Yeah. Package for D&D. Oh, and this one was packaged 2018, the 107th day. Very interesting. So these are very, very fresh. Okay, so peanut butter. Let's knead that a little bit more. Even though the Canadian peanut butter, it does not say you have to knead it. I find if it's stiff, I like to knead it when it's stiff, and then that way, for any peanut butter, whether it's Canadian or whatever, I don't care what country it's from, if it's stiff in the package, it needs to be kneaded. Okay, tear open this. Okay, I've got a bit of a big hole, but that's okay because I want to get it all out anyway. So we're going to squeeze and roll it up just like a tube of toothpaste. I know, that does not look very appetizing. Something brown and goopy coming out in a big... Okay, stop. We're not going there. We're not going to talk about what that looked like. Just let your imagination go. Let your imagination take you to that place. I'm sorry, but it brought out the inner 12-year-old boy in me. Okay. Yes, I still laugh my ass off when somebody farts. Because farts are funny. Okay. This is strawberry jam, and ooh, yum, yum, yum. This is throwback to childhood. Peanut butter and strawberry jam sandwiches. And I'd bring them to school. Yes, I said sandwiches, not sandwich. Because they were always sandwiches to me. Okay, so there is that. So now, we've had a couple of these. Those are good. There's my big napkin. So that I can show you what this is. See, it has a Canadian flag on it, and it does feel kind of like a tissue paper, wadded up, but it's not tissue paper. We go with just a little splash of water on there. And watch it grow. Look at it suck up that water. Okay. And then we just pull it. And then you unroll it. And you unfold it. And yes, while it was wet, it felt like tissue. It's definitely not tissue. It is cloth. Very thin, mind you, but still, you can use it to wash your hands nicely and give your face a quick wash. And I mean, also too, you don't have to use cold water to moisten these. You can use a little bit of warm water, and then you've got a warm towel to wipe your face or whatever. It's actually quite nice. Of course, and then we've got our little Tic Tacs. I'm going to have a Tic Tac. I'm going to pop out one so I don't forget to eat this. I'll actually eat it now while I'm thinking about it, and then I'll have my sandwich. I'm going backwards, I know. So, green packet. These are fresh mint, and you get 4 of them in there. So, there's one. If you've never had a Tic Tac, they're a little hard, crunchy mint. You can suck on them until they're gone, or you can do what I'm doing, which is just crunch through it. They're good. Let's get that out of my mouth and swallow down, and then I can rinse my mouth out with the drink, and then I can try my sandwich. Okay. So, one traditional peanut butter and strawberry jam sandwich. Look at that. You squeeze it. See the jam squeezing out. Ooh. Oh. I don't want it actually falling out, though. Now. Oh, I should probably try this bun on its own, shouldn't I? Okay, so there's a little piece. That actually tastes like a commercially available store-bought hamburger bun. Quite good. Peanut butter and jam sandwich. This is really, really good. I mean, for me, no, I'm not in the field. I can't eat this entire IRP or IMP in one meal. It's way too much food for me. But doing it in 2 meals like this is great. I mean, I think I split it well because this is going to be a perfect lunch. I'm not going to be hungry for quite a while, so that's good. So I'm going to leave it here for you. And I love you all so much. Come back again to watch my next review. And I will talk with you all later. Now, don't forget to check out the links in my description below. I have a lot of other great reviewers listed below who I follow. And if you are subbed to me and you do reviews, and I don't have you listed below, please let me know in a comment below, and then I will make sure that I add you for the next videos. Please do that. Love you all so much, and thank you once again for Canadian Trucker for this, my very first ever Canadian IMP. I love it, and I love you, and thank you all so much.